Men are 4 times as likely to commit suicide than women. Obviously, there's a problem that needs to be solved. According to Seidler, Dawes, Rice, Olaf, and Dillon, quote, overall, our results demonstrate the negative impact of adherence to traditional masculine norms on the way men experience and seek help for depression, end quote. Male depression is a different form of depression that each person should be aware of, so society has a better chance of helping people in need, know when to get therapy, and in the end, decrease suicide rates. All of my sources are scholarly articles or websites that provide information about mental health and allow people to get the help that they need. I will be covering statistics found from my sources about what stops men from getting help, how often depression affects men, and what the symptoms of the mental illness causes. Most people have heard of and or seen the stigma of masculinity within society. Fragile masculinity causes depressed men to go untreated. According to the study in 1997 by Christine Hefner in the United States, men often identified with masculine traits such as being in control, traditional gender role identities, and being strong, which resulted in stubbornness about getting help. Men also have a habit of self-medicating with poor coping strategies such as alcohol and drugs. According to Cleary in 2011, key findings show that it was common for men to experience substance abuse while experiencing other signs of depression. Fragile masculinity is a toxic trait that can severely impact a man's mental health. Men are more likely to have depression than what is reported or talked about. How often do men experience depression? As stated in the 2006 article, Subjective Well-Being and Male Depression in Male Adolescents, when this subgroup was again screened for male depression with the more specific Gotland scale of male depression, 35.2% of adolescents showed possible signs of male depression. A large majority of these adolescents experienced distress from university or trade school. Authors Athanadisa, Brendan Go, and Steve Robertson wrote in a 2017 article that suicide rates in 2009 were higher among males, 18 out of 100,000 males, than among females, 5.8 out of 100,000 females. This indicates that males are more likely to commit suicide, which indicates that they are going untreated. Not only do depressed males have a higher rate of suicide, the overall effects of male depression differ significantly from the common female mental illness. What are the symptoms of male depression? According to a Mayo Clinic article published in 2019, males can experience similar symptoms to females when it comes to depression. But some symptoms differ entirely. Several symptoms include escapist behavior, such as spending a lot of time at work or on sports, physical symptoms such as headaches, digestive problems, and pain, controlling, violent, or abusive behavior. As specified by an article by the American Psychological Association in 2005, untreated depression can result in personal, family, and financial problems, even suicide. According to NIMH, 4 times as many men as women die by suicide in the United States, which may result from a higher prevalence of untreated depression. Yet 8 out of those 10 cases of depression respond to treatment. Things can be done to lower the suicide rates for men, and that starts with trained psychologists being aware of male depression and society being able to point out this mental illness and provide men with the care that they need. Further research should be done on male depression so society has a better understanding of it, and this will allow us to be aware, help people in need, and prevent the increase of suicide. Fragile masculinity again causes depressed men to go untreated. Men experience depression way more than we know, and symptoms of male depression can be more obvious than what seems if you're unaware, just like anger, substance abuse. Be aware of your loved ones and reach out to them if they need help. Male depression can be easily hidden and result in tragedy if it's gone unnoticed.